Hey, what's up everybody? Quick little video here. It's always quick, right? The Deplorables Trucking Club is now known as Deplorables Truck and Radio Club. Now, I am the type of person that if I'm stealing someone's idea or getting ideas off of someone, I'm going to give them credit for it, okay? 18 to Life, the original idea of Deplorables Trucking Club was kind of inspired by them. So props to them for having a good idea on that, and I think they got a good thing going on, and I fully support 18 to Life. Now when it comes to the radio side, I give credit to the Bravo Sierra Club, which I'm a member of, and I've been a member of for about 15 years. It's been going for since the 80s, and I'm Bravo Sierra 535. It's a radio club. It's a DX club, and what they have is a roster, okay? And that's where we're getting this idea from. We're taking that combination of having a trucking club where we can all sit around the campfire and talk about trucking and be truckers, stand up for each other and all that kind of stuff, and then also have a radio club where we promote the trucking industry and radio. How many of you truckers out there are like me? You get into trucking because you think it's cool. Truckers are cool because they're on the radio. You know, I've been playing with radio since I was a little kid. I mean, truckers always had radios. When I was in college, I would always drive around and have CB in my car and talk to truckers all the time. When I was out of college, I put a radio in my pickup truck and I talk to truckers all the time. Of course, you know, getting out here in the truck, I'm always, you know, got a radio. And it bothers me when I see people not have a radio. And so there is still a bunch of people out there who still have the love for radio, and I think that promoting the CB, the hobby of CB radio and amateur radio, is something that I think needs to happen, and I think it's something that, quite frankly, I think it'll be fun. That's what I'm doing this for. That's what all of us in the club are doing it for. See, we're not doing it for anything like, you know, it's all supposed to be fellowship and fun, making friends and having a good time. That's what it's about to us, okay? There's no ulterior motives or anything like that, okay? About the roster. So we're going to have a roster. We've already got some people on a roster. The roster's going to have the number. See, I'm Bravo Sierra 535, but as the Deplorable Truck and Radio Club, I am Deplorable 535. That's a number I chose. It's a number I wanted. To be on this, contact one of our presidents. And right now, as if we record this, tomorrow may be another 2 or 3 chapters announced. Right now there's 2. And what you do, you go to the chapters that the presidents, and they have numbers to hand out, a block of numbers on for that roster. And what it is you will be assigned a number, and on that roster you'll see your name, you'll see your number, your name, and where you're from. Okay, you can either have your name, you have your CB handle, your call sign, your ham radio call sign. You have any of those. The obligation, you don't have to have any obligation. If you just want a number, you may not care about radios. You could be just love for trucking or whatever we're doing. And if you want a number, come get on the number. There's no obligation. You don't have to check in. You don't have to sign up. You don't have to pay dues or anything like that. Once you're on there, you're on there. And you're part of the club. So, and it's that simple. It's supposed to be fun. We're not making any money off of it. There's no money exchanged. If anything, we'll probably be spending more money than anything. So that's what it's supposed to be about, folks. We're doing it strictly for fun. We're also promoting the industry, the image of the truckers, and we're promoting the hobby of radios. That's it. That's it. Facebook group is already open. You know, only rules is what Facebook has. Listen, there's enough groups out there that tell you what you can and cannot say. I'm not that guy. I'm not one of those guys. You can't do this, you can't do that. No. I mean, you gotta have thick skin to be a truck driver. And there's too many sissies out here. Alright? There's too many daggum sissies, and you need to grow some thick skin. Alright? And take some criticism. You got too many people, oh, he don't agree with me, so he's a racist. I mean, that's stupid. That's just immature. Alright, so on this roster, I've already got some numbers. But the very first number you're going to see, if you go to Facebook group, you're going to see number 1. You're going to see Honky Donkey. You're going to say, who's Honky Donkey? Honky Donkey is Rick Morgan. Rick Morgan went silent kids. That's what we say in radio talk. He passed away. Y'all know that. I've made videos about that. I was crying on YouTube. Okay, if y'all want to laugh at me, go laugh at me crying. But we feel he's our honorable member, Rick Morgan of the Honky Donkey. He is will always be remembered, and that was a unanimous decision by everybody who is involved in the conversation about the startup of this club, that he would be deplorable number 1. Okay, deplorable number 1 is Honky Donkey. And a lot of the things we do in remembrance of Rick Morgan. So with that said, we hope you enjoy it. It's fun. If you don't want to be a part of it, don't be a part of it. We don't care. But if you do, just join up. Thick skin required. You know how I roll. You know how I roll. Anyway, we'll talk to y'all later. 73.